most life-changing thing a doctor ever told you about your own child? My son needed a bone marrow donor, or he had 6 weeks left. The hospital tested me first, since mothers are usually the fastest match. 3 days later, the doctor called me into her office alone. Ma'am, she said slowly, are you absolutely certain you're Eli's biological mother? I actually laughed, in a hospital hallway, because it was the stupidest question I'd ever heard. Then I saw her face. She wasn't joking. Eli was born after 2 miscarriages that nearly broke me. My labor with him was brutal. I hemorrhaged, they sedated me heavily, and I don't remember the first 6 hours of his life. My husband Marcus was the one who held him first, who told me, he's perfect, he's ours. I believed him completely. For 9 years, I nursed his fevers, memorized his laughs, sat through 200 nights of him crawling into our bed after nightmares. Biology never crossed my mind because Love had already signed the paperwork. The only strange thing, looking back, was Renata, Marcus's old coworker turned family friend, who'd been around since Eli was a baby. She sent birthday gifts that were oddly specific. His exact shoe size, his favorite dinosaur, before he'd even told anyone it was his favorite. Marcus always said, she's just thoughtful. I never questioned it. Why would I? The doctor pulled Eli's original birth record. Blood type on file, O negative. My blood type, O positive. Marcus's, B positive. That combination is medically impossible, she said. Neither of you could have produced an O negative child. I sat there gripping the arms of the chair. There has to be a mistake. I need you to bring your husband in, she said. Today. I called Marcus. My voice didn't sound like mine. Come to the hospital. Now. He asked why, and I said 4 words. Eli's blood type is wrong. Marcus arrived white as paper. The doctor left us alone in a private room, and I watched my husband's face collapse in real time. Say something, I whispered. He sat down across from me and didn't look up. Our baby died, he said, the night Eli was born. Complications. You were sedated. You'd already lost 2. The doctor said your body couldn't survive that grief again. Not so soon. My ears started ringing. So what did you do? There was another baby born that same night. Healthy. The mother didn't want him raised the way she'd grown up. Poor, alone. I paid the attending nurse to swap the record. I stood up so fast the chair fell. Whose baby, Marcus? He finally looked at me. Renata's. He's mine and Renata's. 9 years of birthday gift. 9 years of just being thoughtful. 9 years of a woman standing 3 feet from her own son at every holiday, saying nothing, smiling at me like we were friends. I called her myself. She picked up crying before I even said a word. I know why you're calling, she said. I've been waiting 9 years for this call. Why did you give him up? I asked. Because Marcus swore you'd love him like your own, and you did. I watched you do it every single time I visited. I didn't have the right to take that from either of you. Then quieter. Is he sick? Tell me what he needs. I'll do anything. He needs marrow, I said. He needs you to be tested. She didn't hesitate. I'm already in the car. Renata was a match. She donated without asking for anything in return. Not visitation, not recognition, nothing but her son's life. Eli is healthy now, and he still doesn't know the whole truth. We're waiting until he's older, together, as a decision the 3 of us made as a family, not as a scandal. I filed for divorce from Marcus. Lying to me for 9 years wasn't protection. It was theft of my own grief. But I didn't file anything against Eli, because nothing about him changed the second I heard the word biological. I carried him through fevers, not through pregnancy, and that carried more weight than any blood type ever could. Renata and I don't speak much, but she sends 1 message every year on his birthday, and I always reply the same way. He asked about dinosaurs again. You'd be proud.